Hello, everyone, and welcome to Working Forward. I'm Jessica Q, AAF Inland Empire President. I'm so excited today because we have been doing this for the past 2 months. You guys have been tuning in, and thank you so much for being a part of this. And, this whole show has been about working forward. How have businesses been overcoming and adapting COVID and just making a difference in the community? And so thank you guys so much. And today is our series finale. And we've got somebody very special here, Steve Pacheco, the AAF President CEO, so National AAF, American Advertising Federation. Hey, Steve, how are you?
Hey, I'm great, Jessica. Thanks for having me here, and love what you guys are doing with the Working Forward campaign and series. And it's awesome. Your leadership out there has been tremendous, and happy to be a part of all this.
Thank you. We were really excited about putting this together and just connecting with the community, letting everybody know they're not alone, and just highlighting these amazing people throughout our community. We got to speak to the Riverside Chief of Police. We spoke to the IHP CEO, and today you are our specialist guest ever, and we're very excited to have you. And so let's go ahead and jump into these questions. So let's start off with, you're a new AAF president and CEO. You just came on, what was it, less than a year ago, right?
Yeah, it was last June 6th. So I'm coming up on a year.
1 year, happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
But of course, I'm sure you had all these goals, all these ideas, and then COVID came in. And how has that affected you overall with your plans and everything?
Well, it's not the way we planned it out. It's not the playbook that we had developed. It's not the strategic plan that we wanted to follow. But you learn in this business to be very, very flexible and resilient, obviously. Mm-hmm. We had some ambitious plans and some very aggressive goals, and then COVID hit. So it's been part of the learning process. I'm still soaking it all up and learning so much. And I got to tell you, I'm really inspired and impressed by how well some of our local clubs have zigzagged their way through all this. And AAF Inland Empire is a great example of that. You guys are finding new and unique ways to reach your membership on a regular basis, and we love that. We support that. We think that's awesome. Lots of good is coming out of this, just from the standpoint of people learning to take on new technologies and platforms and learn how to digitally connect with their membership base, which is awesome. Mm-hmm. And I think people are being a little more focused on the time that they do spend with their AAF members and with their club groups and all that. We've seen that across the country, and we're excited about it. We think that people who are having virtual happy hours and Zoom rooms during the weeks and all the ways that they love to get together. It's interesting to me. AAF is largely a social network in and of itself, and people are finding new and unique ways to socially connect through all this. And I think it's great. I think some good's coming out of that. I've been dropping into Zoom rooms on a regular basis across the country for different ad clubs and different districts, and I learned something from each of those, and how well people are responding and how they want to stay connected and be part of something bigger than themselves, which is what the AAF is all about.
Yeah, no, we did a virtual happy hour. We called it Pajama Bottom Happy Hour, and it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people tune in, and everybody had a drink. It was a good time. We got to meet some new people, so it was really awesome. So now you are a hardened veteran in marketing and advertising. What is your perspective on businesses staying positive during these times?
Well, I appreciate that. And, as a 30-year veteran of the advertising industry, and I've seen all facets of it, you learn to be very resilient and you learn to be very adaptable. It's part of the nature of our business. We've got some of the most creative and smart and driven people in the world involved in this business on a day-to-day basis. And they can weather any storm. I promise you that. They find new and unique ways to go about their work and to keep the business engines running. And so we're happy to be a part of all that. I have learned from all of my experiences that at the end of the day, humanity is always going to win. And what I've really been pleased to see is how much kindness is still out there and how people are wanting to come together. Like-minded people are really sharing a lot of great ideas. And across the AAF Club network, which is over 200 clubs across all of North America, we have found really, really great ways to keep people focused, energized, and connected throughout all of this. And in my experience, that's one of the best things that you can do is just help people connect with each other.
Right.
And so I'm happy to see all that. My perspective on where things are headed is that it's maybe a softer and gentler messaging platform right now, and people are actually very focused on purpose-driven mission statements, companies that are backing that up, companies that are actually taking a stance. There are so many things that you can be doing right now that aren't hard sell and just straight up money grabs. And I think that a lot of big brands, a lot of clients are doing the right thing and trying to be very focused on taking care of people and showing that sense of humanity and that sense of kindness, which I love. I'm happy to see it.
Right, just connecting with the people, with the community, and not, for example, like on social media, a lot of people will post like, oh, we've got this sale, or we've got this food that you should try. But instead now it's more of, hey, let's stay connected, we care about you, or thank you for supporting us, we appreciate it. So it's definitely changed, and people are adapting, the businesses are adapting. So that actually leads me into my next question for you. So since all this COVID has happened, everybody's moved to these digital events. And I know that Dawn Reeves, the VP of Club Services, she created a page on the website where, you can find all the different virtual events, Zoom meetings, so on and so forth.
Right.
After COVID, is this something that we're still going to be doing? Where do you see that coming into play in the future?
Well, I think, Jessica, part of the learnings coming out of all this is that there are new and different ways to do things, and we're trying to learn from all of that. We think everything's a learning opportunity at the AAF, and certainly this is a great opportunity, and we don't want to let it pass. So we've invited a lot of AAF clubs to send in, all of their virtual events that they're working on to their district governors. There are 15 district governors across North America. That's how we subdivide the country so we can manage it. The governor then sends us a comprehensive list of everything that's going down in their region. We set up links to that, and we post that on aaf.org, our national website. And then folks can come in there and browse around and see what events are taking place, maybe in their market, maybe well outside of their market. But again, the coming together and the networking and the opportunity for people to learn best practices in another region of the country or hear what's topical and timely, halfway across the country is of some interest to them right now. And we've seen great receptivity. People attend the virtual events no matter where they are, and it helps spike up the traffic in a certain district. And if it's a topic that people have great interest in, they can connect and now have a new AAF buddy all the way across the country. So those types of connections and that grassroots network is really working for us well here. That one of our mission statements, and certainly our catchphrase, is that we're the unifying voice for advertising. Mm-hmm. And this certainly helps us unify all the way across North America, the ad clubs, the like-minded folks that are trying to find new ways to get through all this together and looking for new opportunities and information. So, by being a resource for that, we can certainly help that happen. We also, on the AAF.org site, have a COVID resource center right off our front page, and you can go there and get the latest updates and timelines for all the news and information on that.
Yes, so guys, go check it out. And so let's talk about AdMerica. AdMerica is a huge event for AAF. We have it every year, and of course this year we've had to not cancel it, but more move everything online. So let's talk about that. Anything that you want to talk about the new AdMerica, the digital AdMerica?
Well, I'm supposed to be headed your way this week. We were going to set up in Palm Springs at La Quinta. We were all so stoked and happy about that. That was really going to be a bright spot on our calendar. All the plans were going along really, really well, and then what happened. So we couldn't pivot fast enough to stand up another physical conference, and there were places that just simply weren't allowing people to gather in groups of more than 10. So we understand that, and for the health and safety of our members and our speakers and presenters and everyone else, we decided that we had to pivot really quickly and go virtual. Mm-hmm. So that's new for us, but it's also a great testament to the AAF staff, who is pretty digitally savvy and has found new ways to be able to do this. We've been preparing all week for a lot of the virtual sessions that'll go down next week. There's a full calendar again on aaf.org for you to see all the events. In a weird sort of way, we're actually hopeful that we'll attract even more people to AdMerica, because you'll be able to attend no matter where you're from, and travel won't be a hassle for you. And you can tune in and pick and choose the sessions that you'd like to attend, and camp out for a while and check it out and see what's of interest to you there. I assure you that there'll be something in there of interest to everybody that's involved in advertising across the country. And we'd love for more people to tune in and take advantage of that.
So normally you'd have to pay for your ticket to fly out there and a ticket to attend. But this year, since it's virtual, it's going to be free. So this is a really great opportunity for those out there that have heard of AdMerica or are into advertising, that you're going to love this. It's amazing. I go every year since I joined AF. I've been a part of it. And so I'm looking forward to it. And then, so I have one last question for you. And this question, Wade wanted to ask you. So he says, we understand that you, as well as other executives from companies like Microsoft, MasterCard, and even the Attorney General of California will be doing a discussion this June 8th. Are there any sneak peeks you can give us as to what topics will be discussed?
Well, I encourage everybody to register for that in advance so that you can have it on your calendar and be sure to attend it. It's our first ever Institute for Advertising Ethics symposium, featuring a really, really great panel of experts in the field. Advertising ethics is something that's near and dear to the AAF, and our own Wally Snyder is sort of the grandfather of advertising ethics. He's literally written the book on advertising ethics, and Wally has made it his life's mission to spread that good word across the country and have everybody, understand what it takes to act and conduct yourself in the best ethical manner, which our business certainly could use. The sneak peek is that the headline is Trust Through Transparency, and we'll be talking a lot about what the importance of trust through transparency means to clients, to business partners, to media, to anyone involved in the profession of advertising, and how we need to self-police ourselves and make sure we're conducting ourselves in the right way. And I think you'll hear some great case studies and some great examples of people doing just that. It's going to be very enlightening and very interesting. And no matter what your comfort level is with advertising ethics, I think you'll learn something by being a part of it.
And if we'd like to attend, how can we sign up for that?
Yeah, there's a website off of the aaf.org for IAE, which stands for the Institute for Advertising Ethics. I think there are links there, or ask your local club membership for a direct link so that you can register safely and easily. And we'd love to count you in the group of that. We want to have a good audience for the panel, and I think it's a really, really great use of your time.
Yes, no, it sounds amazing. I look forward to it. And any last words or message you'd like to send out to the viewers before we sign off?
Well, just, again, for your leadership, Jessica, we're very grateful. It's an excellent example of how people are coming together and staying connected through these crazy times. And we support that. Happy to be a part of all this. A little sad I didn't get invited to the pajama party, but I'll get past it.
The next one for sure.
and I just want you guys to know that staying connected through all this is probably priority one for everybody. The more that you can do to help bring some sense of kindness and humanity and that wonderful spirit to everything is great. And, we'll get through this like we do every storm and be stronger on the other end of it and coming together like never before. The AAF has been around since 1905. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. And we want to be here and be a resource for all of our members. So we're happy to support this and just love what you're doing out there.
Thank you. We really appreciate you being a part of this, our season finale. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this. Our series is over. Working Forward is over. Businesses are starting to open, and we're looking forward to the future. Thank you again, Steve. And hopefully we'll see you guys on some Zoom meetings, some virtual Ad America classes. But thank you again, and thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.